Hey. Oh, hi, it's Opie for Marlins Baseball with an unfortunate news. As you can see here, this is the box score for Game 5 of the National League Championship Series for the Miami Marlins season here. And an unfortunate thing happened. I accidentally deleted the video. And unfortunately, there is no way of me getting it back. Uh, Accidents do happen, and unfortunately, that. I just had a big empty feeling in my stomach because that is like the most worst thing than accidentally deleting a regular season video is a postseason video here. And I want to apologize to anybody who has been looking forward to the next game of this postseason, which pretty much has been epic. And unfortunately, as you can see on the top of the score here, this one was really epic. It was pretty much back and forth. And unfortunately for you guys, it can't be seen. Which is pretty sad because this was a very good game with an unfortunate ending. As you can see, we lost 10 to 9. I will try to explain it as best as I can. So, in this game, the pitching matchup was Edward Cabrera for us against Julio Urias for the Los Angeles Dodgers, and both starters weren't doing so hot. It was pretty much back and forth. There was a scoring affair, blah 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 blah. Los Angeles got onto us very early. Sad I can't like show what happened before the fourth inning. As you can see on the scoreboard, it's pretty unfortunate. But um, Los Angeles took the lead. We climbed up a bit, and I believe we tied the game in the fourth. In the fourth inning, we tied the game, and then Los Angeles took it back, and then took a two-run lead, and then we tied it up again. Oh, actually no, we actually had a lead at. We were leading by one after seven, but then they scored twice in the eighth inning. They scored twice in the eighth inning to take a one-run lead, which was 8 to 7. Yeah, it was 8 to 7. And then we've had plenty of opportunities in the bottom of the inning, but we couldn't score until the ninth inning. And of all people, he's been struggling all postseason, but he's turned it up a notch. Nick Fortes hit a game-tying home run in the bottom of the ninth, which was pretty exciting. We had a couple base runners on as after that, but did not score. Los Angeles in the top of the 10th unfortunately got a run in the top of the 10th inning, and we were down 9 to 8. But then the bottom of the 10th was pretty crazy as we got some base runners on. There were two outs. I forgot who got a hit. There was a fly ball to center field, and I'm like, oh no, that's pretty much the game. But unfortunately, the second baseman Michael Bush was going for it, but it falls in between the center fielder and the second baseman. It falls, and we scored the run. It was 9-9. But in the top of the 12th inning, I remember it was Will Smith hit a go-ahead RBI single to put the Dodgers up 10-9. We had a chance at the bottom of the inning, but unfortunately came up short. And the Dodgers won 10-9. 10 runs, 19 hits, no errors. Miami, 9 runs, 12 hits, no error. And you can see on the bottom here, Will Smith in this game just killed us. Well, he's been killing us this series. Been a big difference maker, and we unfortunately just could not solve him at all. And then you can see Urias gave up 5 runs, 5 runs, all of them earned. Struck out 9, but it was just again back and forth. Everybody was terrible, but Daniel Hudson shut the door in the 12th. They were shut the door in the 12th, and yeah. And here's our stand. Iglesias came in to pinch hit as a DH, but didn't do nothing. Jazz 1 for 4. John Birdie's 1 for 5. Cooper was 2 for 6. Mookie was 2 for 6. He drove in 2 runs. Struck out 3 times. Soler 1 for 3. Fortes was 2 for 4. Drove in 3 runs. He still over. He had 3 runs though. He scored 3 runs. But yeah, Fortes was a game saver, and it made it very interesting. Extra innings, but unfortunately we came up short. It was yeah, we had 5 home runs in that game, by the way. Mookie Betts went deep, Bobby Witt Jr. went deep, Soler went deep, Fortes had 2 home runs, 5, and Mookie Betts drove into Bobby Witt Jr. 2, De La Cruz had an RBI, Soler and Fortes drove in 2. We hit into 3 double plays. Edward Cabrera was our starter. Yeah, I could have gone. I didn't have much of a choice to put because Cabrera unfortunately wasn't doing well in the season. But I had nowhere to go to. I mean, I could have had somebody on short rest, but I wanted to have even though the series was tied at 2 games apiece, I wanted to have Cabrera have a start, like a fail safe, so I can save one of my best starters for game either game 6 or if we go far game 7. Just in case. You never know. And if Cabrera didn't do well, then we had Johnny Cueto on in relief. Cabrera gave up 4 runs, 9 hits, 4 runs on 9 hits, walked 1, struck out 4. At least he didn't walk many people, but he got rocked early, and then Cueto had to clean up the mess. He gave up 2 runs on 3 hits. Struck out 1. Barnes came in with a scoreless inning, but A.J. Puck unfortunately got hit hard in the 8th. Gave up 2 runs. Gave up the tying and go-ahead runs at the time in the 8th inning. He was relieved by Tanner Scott, who finished the inning, but damage was done. Stephen Okirk came in for an inning and 2/3, gave up a run. That was in the 10th. That was I think it was Will Smith. Yeah, Will Smith got that. I think Will Smith got his 12th. No, it was somebody else in the 10th. But I know Will Smith hit the 12th. Got an RBI in the 12th. I remember that. And then Anthony Bender. I mean, there was a lot of pitchers. We almost used every ounce of our bullpen. The only one that wasn't used was our closer, Floro. And yeah, so it was Bender's game to win or lose, and unfortunately he got hit in the 12th, giving up the game-winning hit. He went 2 1/3, which was not too bad, despite giving up the game-winning run. It's unfortunate though that I won't be able to show the. I just don't know. I just had a brain fart and it just lost the footage because I deleted the video, which is terrible because I wanted to show you guys that game. That game was pretty epic from start to finish. But anyways, so with that. So once again, the final score was 10-9. Los Angeles, they are up 3 games. So we dropped 2 out of 3 in Miami. Unfortunately, so we're down 3-2 to the Dodgers, going back to Los Angeles for Game 6 and hopefully Game 7. Hopefully we can turn this around. Otherwise, Game 6 may be the last video for this series. Hopefully it's not. But we can hope for the best. And just fingers crossed. Until then, guys. Again, apologies for not showing for accidentally deleting the footage. Please forgive me. And I hope not to do it again in the future. I can't make that promise, but hey, everybody makes mistakes. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for Game 6.